What is up, Flipback? Today we're going to be talking about My Hero Academia Season 7, episode... what episode are we on now? 11? I think it's episode 11. And this episode... Oh my god, dude. This episode was insane. So it was just all about the fight. It was all about Bakugo being taken by Shigaraki. Shigaraki absolutely bodied him. I'm kind of pissed off, and we'll get into why. But yeah, Shigaraki basically just throws Bakugo off to the side and is like, "Yeah, you're useless to me. You're not worth a fight." But then we get like a whole backstory, which I really liked. I really liked this. Even though I'm not a massive fan of like Lemillion or Sun Eater or the other girl, I was pleasantly surprised by this backstory. Because it showed like their whole mentality growing up and like how they met. And I thought they pulled it off nicely. And it worked well with the episode. For characters that like seem like very backpedaled characters other than like Lemillion, these characters seem just like, you know, they seem like mech characters. But they changed that into like oh damn, okay, let's worry about these characters. Even though they're still not my favorite, that doesn't mean I hate them. But yeah, so we got basically Sun Eater. So basically, we got the backstory to how Sun Eater and girl, I don't remember her name, met. And it's very cute. It was very cute, and like, it didn't fill up the entire episode. It took its time and ran with it. It didn't overstay its welcome, but it didn't last like 1 second. It was a perfect time, honestly. The timing of when it came out was a little bit weird because it's like, why in the middle of a fight? But you know, whatever. It's not really that big of a deal, but that's the only gripe I had with that. Other than that, I was surprised with this. I usually don't like when they do like the side characters backstory, because it's like, you don't really matter all that much to the story, but okay. Like Coda, we get backstories to Coda, and it's just like, really? We could have taken this time for literally anybody else. But the animal talker, and that's not me being mean. I like Coda. It's just, you know what I'm trying to say, chat, or guys. Sorry. But apparently there was a thing. The girl shoots lasers at. So Lemillion finds a way, or Lemillion, being the absolute G that he is, can phase through Shigaraki's attacks. I genuinely thought that Lemillion was going to be able to take down Shigaraki. I still believe that to be true, because he's like the only character that's like almost invincible, unless you can like find a way to, you know, find his weakness, which right now it seems like Lemillion does not have a weakness. To be honest, I hate to tell you guys this, but Lemillion seems to not have a weakness, like, at all. Anyway, moving on. So then Lemillion finally gets to talking with Shigaraki, and Lemillion was like, said something about friends, and Shigaraki got so pissed off. Shigaraki was like, "How dare you say I don't have friends? I have this, that, and just like everything." And I was like, oh shit, okay, so having friends is a massive deal to him. So Deku might have to say something about that in order to get his attention, but regardless, whatever. So this was all a distraction for Sun Eater to power up his cannon, which he needs sun for, hence the name Sun Eater, which that girl, I don't know her name, I'm sorry. That girl powers the cannon with her lasers, which, does she control the sun? I don't know. But anyway, her powers power up Sun Eater's cannon, and it works. And it blasts, and it seemingly does a little bit of damage to Shigaraki because it slows him down. Nope, did nothing, and we're back at square one. And this is where I was like getting kind of tired. Like, I love MHA, and I'm happy that it doesn't like just end like that. But I felt that was a bit fucking ridiculous. If that could not take down Shigaraki, that massive blast that I think changed the weather, nothing could. I'm sorry, but nothing can take this man down. But after all of that, Bakugo, the absolute mad lad that he is. Also, this was kind of stupid, I'm not gonna lie, but we're gonna ignore that. That Bakugo somehow gets up with a broken limb and everything. He has learned Shigaraki's attacks. He was watching Shigaraki very closely the entire time, and he finally did something that nobody else could, which was predict Shigaraki's attacks. And I was like, bro, what? And I was like, for sure Bakugo bodies Shigaraki here. Or at least knocks him out until Deku gets there. Nope. And this is where my fear came true. So, Shigaraki, though it seems like Bakugo had a quirk awakening, because he was like teleporting places and was like sparkling. Almost like he was like, I don't know, some type of sun thing. And he was like teleporting all over the place. And he even blasted Shigaraki's face. And I was like, oh, this definitely takes out Shigaraki. Or at least weakens him. Again, no, nothing happens. And it's just like, what was that for? Why didn't that do anything? Come on, writers. You can weaken Shigaraki a little bit. No. And I'm just like, this anime, I love MHA. I'm glad that it's not like ending. I'm happy it's not like it hasn't ended yet, because like if it ended there, I would be like, man, what? But I'm also like, come on. And I think I can't remember what exactly happened, but Shigaraki punched a hole through Bakugo's chest. And I was like, you fuckers. You couldn't have, like, try to rewrite his death? Like, come on. And yeah. So, the one thing I will say is that, what the hell happened? Because, like, as soon as Bakugo died, the sun went out and, like, the rain started. And I'm just like, does Bakugo, like, control the weather? Because, like, as soon as Bakugo died, That's when the rain set, and it was like, and I was like, okay, it's probably just setting up the moody. But then his mom said something like, the kid hates the rain, and I'm like, so what? He can control weather, and yeah, Bakugo has unfortunately died, and it hurts. I cried. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I cried for like an hour. I was so heartbroken because I was like, I finally started liking Bakugo because I thought that he was a dick at first, but then he like started growing on me, and he became like my second favorite hero. And it's just like to see his unfortunate end. It's sad, but I get it. You know, there has to be a massive death for engagement. I heard a lot of theories that he could survive somehow, but until that happens, I'm I'm gonna be sad. I would be depressed. So yeah. Also, if you guys are wondering why this is coming out so late in the week, I was getting over sickness at the time. It was still kicking my ass. It still kinda is, but it's more of a throat thing now. As you can tell, I'm sounding very, very much better. And yeah. So My Hero Season 7 is amazing so far. Um Not much else to say. But yeah. See you next Saturday for another anime review. I'm also going to be probably starting to review Tokyo Ghoul. I'm going to do a lot more anime reviews. I'm not gonna do One Piece, even though a lot of people are gonna request it. I do not have the time for. I barely have time for MHA. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, share, subscribe, turn on notifications. Yeah, see you guys later.